The discovery of the first so-called Trojan asteroid in Earth's orbit is drawing international attention, and it was made possible by a space telescope designed and built in Utah.
The asteroid's behavior looks completely crazy to the untrained eye. John Hollenhorst joins us with more from Clark Planetarium. John.
Well, you know, Keith, our little planet is pretty vulnerable when giant rocks plow through our neighborhood. Just ask the dinosaurs if you can find any. But don't worry, the Trojan asteroid is just hitching a ride in Earth's orbit. Giant rocks in space are nothing but trouble in the Hollywood version. Meteor showers destroy cities. Heroes suit up to save the planet. In the nick of time, of course. Asteroid annihilated, Armageddon averted. So what about this cosmic hitchhiker, the Trojan asteroid, that we now find out is leading the Earth around the sun?
Asteroids in a Trojan orbit are some of the ones you don't have to worry about because they're in a very stable orbit, 60 million miles away from the Earth.
John Elwell leads the team at Utah State's Space Dynamics Laboratory that designed and built the WISE satellite for NASA. It mapped the sky in infrared light, finding many thousands of unknown objects.
We covered the whole sky. There's no area of the sky we didn't look at. And much of that had never been seen before in the colors of light which WISE was sensitive to.
WISE captured images of a very dim asteroid circled here in green. Now, Canadian scientists have determined it's Earth's first known Trojan, held in Earth's orbit by the gravity of Earth and Sun. Scientists long supposed Earth had Trojans somewhere.
There's a whole family of Trojan asteroids around in the Jupiter orbit, and I think they found them in a couple other planets.
In that Armageddon movie, the Hubble telescope just swung around and snapped some photos.
What is this thing?
It's an asteroid, sir.
In real life, regular telescopes can't see what WISE sees because the asteroid is hiding in broad daylight.
The telescopes tend to be blinded by the sun.
The Trojan actually follows Earth's orbit like a drunk driver wandering over the center line.
That orbit is, the only word I can use to describe that orbit is bizarre. It's hard to imagine in your mind how an object could orbit around the sun in a spiral like that.
So why do they call it a Trojan asteroid? Is it because the Earth let the enemy through the gates like the Trojan horse? Well, not really. It's because about 100 years ago when they first started discovering these things, they named the first one after a character in the Trojan War, and they just decided that sounded pretty good. And by the way, it's a few hundred meters across, in case you were